Azile here. Welcome back to Mind Over Magic UnderSchool Only challenge, where we are keeping this message up the entire run. No walls built. We are not able to build rooms above the underschool. No walls, no foundations. Not allowed to plant or put anything on these. It is a very interesting run. And so far, we're at day 27. Things are coming along very nicely. We have discovered that, of course, that we can make rooms down here. So like we have a scullery. It's very limited, of course. Again, nurse's office, 3 beds in it. Kind of limited auditorium. And, of course, an intermediate classroom. That's kind of the main things we got going on. A few other rooms we could maybe do something with, but it's not even that necessary, honestly. The game has been surprisingly easy so far, but we do have a lot of work to do. So let's get at it. Bringing in some students to train up and get more scrolls, of course. Oh, and the high stink has arrived. So that is quite important. The question is then, what do we want to do with that? Do we want to push? Because the problem with pushing is we don't need the resources. And if a corrupted manaliner comes, it's going to be somewhere off one of these chutes. And if I keep pushing harder, I could get myself in a situation where the corrupted manaliner could actually be an issue. I guess we could take the larva boss out if we wanted to. Not sure if I want to do that. This we can clear just because reasons. Just because it's a fog room and we might as well just cut into it and get access back to those materials that are in there. But I'm not ready yet to really, I'm not online yet, as I would say, where I would want to push deeper. And it's already going to be bad enough if a corrupted manliner happens to come, because it will go to one of those 2 skull channels. But I don't think I'm going to push it. Kind of like when I make my move, it's going to be the move. Hey, look at this. Look at this insanity. Didn't even get to act. Like when I decide that I'm going to push, then it's going to be the move. I think we will take the lava boss out. Yeah, I think we will take him out. Just because high sync will make it very, very simple. And we might as well. I don't think the corrupted manliner could ever go in this direction, so I don't think it really matters that I go and push it out. So we have a retaliator, so that's always fun. Luckily, he's going to get completely just annihilated by our actions. We only need to have, let me see, 40, 80, brings him down. No, it's not going to kill him, so we only really need to get 1 armor up. This one's going to smash now while he has the opportunity, and we'll get 1 last multi-strike in on him, and we'll be able to finish him with our Earth Mages. Yeah, you can just pass. You can pass. You can pass again. You can simply just smash. Why didn't it retaliate? Just happened there. I didn't see the retaliate. It's very odd. Anyways, it's the killing blow. Pretty sure that was a retaliator. Yeah, it was. That was really weird. Okay. 3 room battle. Got to do 2 plus the boss. I can't go get mana. You're locked in by that door. Now this will just be a complete routing here. Oops, no. I couldn't get the 43, so we'll just take him out with that. And this guy can just do this. We'll throw up 1 Earth Armor to tank this blow, because we can't quite kill him. I guess if we no, we would have been 3 short, so I made the right decision there. And it doesn't matter, it's over. We're on to the boss. There we go, here's the boss. So we'll just throw everything at him that we can. Right out of the gate. We know we have to tank at least 1 blow from him. So we will just put up 1 single Earth Armor here. And then we will smash. And continue to just lay the damage beats down. There's the 1. And that's the end of the fight. It is over. High stank against the larva boss. Very good. We got all the goodies we ever need. So this room is grounded in private. It's another grounded private room, which we actually, because it's a repeatable fight, because it's repeatable, and not that we ever would, but it is a grounded private room. So we definitely could do some stuff with that. Like nurse's office conditions is really basic, right? What is the, oh, is it lofted? Yeah, it needs, I think it needs to be lofted or grounded. Let me see. It needs to be lofted. So unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of lofted rooms to put any more beds down. And not that we even need them, right? So there's no, it's just grounded private. I mean, this one's lofted, but you can't build in it. Grounded private, grounded private, grounded. So we just have basically, and here's a lofted room. We could put medical beds in here. But the problem is that it's going to get closed up all the time from the fog. Not so big deal. We don't even really need it. So like basically these rooms are useless to us at this point because there's no rooms that we can build that we can satisfy the conditions to make them any better. So we're kind of just, you know, we've got our design done more or less. So let's continue to think about what our plan is. Our plan is, of course, to get more students. The problem is that we want to get more of these, and we don't have another lightning staff. So the question is, do we bring in more level 1 students? I think that we do. I think that that is what we want. Or no, actually, we want to bring in 1-2 students for the Savant Scrolls. So I'll bring in another Air 1 student just because reasons. And we can put Victor on this one. Why not? And we have our meat and veggies up and running. So as far as I'm concerned, we can make some new groupings now for this. And because we don't want our wolves eating the rats anymore, we want them to start just eating these all the time. So what we're going to do, we're going to go consumables. We're actually going to remove these groups. And we're going to create 2 new groups. Go in the groups, and we can actually get rid of. Well, we won't get rid of them because we still need those for different reasons. But I'm going to add a custom group here. I'm going to call this. We're going to call this meat veggies. Okay, and then we're going to say add rule if faction is. We're going to say human. Add rule if faction is vivified, and add rule if faction is Wolfkin. Okay, we're going to have that in there. And that's all we're going to need for now. That's all we're going to need right now. And we're going to end that. And we're going to consumables, and we're going to add a new restriction. And we're going to say it's for meat and veggies group. And we're going to say all these meals are off. And then the allowed meals for these guys will be meat and veggies. And nothing else. Okay. Then everyone else, we've cleared all. So, but we do have to allow them to have some food. So we'll just go in here, and we'll basically, for now, we're just going to say, you guys can eat just about anything else that exists. Okay. And then for these guys, the ones who are not part of that group, it's the same thing. You guys can just eat anything that you can find. We don't care about you. We don't want the other, like we don't want the ones who don't benefit from our meat and veggies to be gobbling them up. So, and since we might want to start running a little bit of a higher surplus now, we're going to put this up to 8 for now, I think, and keep 8 on hand. I mean, we could make gutberry soup, but I'm always a little bit low on gutberry because I'm still just primarily doing the fog push with gutberry. I could do it farther, but I don't have the dudes that I need. None of my guys have nature 4, of course. So nobody has the ability to go after any of that stuff that's out there. So the only thing we would want to go after would be fractal. Here's our new student, Air 1 student. Again, we'll always look at these Air 1 characters, see if they somehow, there's 5 power. Here's plus from the air, which is kind of nice. It gets him up to a 6, I believe, or a 5 or 6. I can't remember. What was he supposed to be? A 4. So I get him up to a 5, which means he's on par with what we want. There's some speed, lightning skill. And then we get him up to a 3, meaning we could eliminate our other dude. But yeah, just not quite good enough with his stats and stuff. So he's just going to be turned into, he'll be turned into a regular student. Okay, we can now get another one in place, and we want to keep doing that because we want to fill up our roster again and get a bunch of scrolls happening as quick as possible. Now, the high stink is nice because at least if a corrupted mana lantern does arrive for the next 4 or 5 days, we'll have a lot of good advantages. I don't know why these guys are getting upset. What is going on with them? 8 gut berries. Hold on. Whoa. Why would they eat? Don't tell me this now allows them to eat gut berries because they're a member of this group. Okay, we better clear that out. We didn't give them the ability. We just meat and veggies only. And it was, that is Wolfkin. They all just ate gut berries because this thing is so stupid. There's meat and veggies available. And they didn't eat them. I better check my group. That really is odd why that would have done that. We've got faction is Wolfkin. Is vivified is human, so it does work. So I guess we do have to make another group. Bad eaters. Okay, and we'll be adding the rule if faction is Raven Cult and if faction is Shattered. Those are the other ones. Okay, then they're a member of that group. So then we can go into consumables. We've got these both cleared. Add restriction for bad eaters, and we will set this up for the other things. Really don't like how that worked. I would have thought this would have taken precedence. I thought this would have taken precedence over these for restrictions, but I guess it doesn't. It allows them. And they just decided they'd eat gut bears because they were probably closer for them to get at. So now we got this kind of sorted out. Okay. Well, anyways, they'll be unhappy for a little bit of time. Luckily, it's only 7 hours, so they won't fall off the board before that happens. Really dumb the way that works. Or maybe it's smart the way it works. Who knows? We definitely will have all the gut berries we want. I think we will do a big clean sweeping of them all. Because the high stink and we'll get stocked up again on them. Is our fog going to allow us? We could do this one for sure. Again, not much of a reason to do it. I'm not really ready to go after anything that's out there. So, yeah, everybody got berries. Idiots. Beds wise, we have 6. We have 11. We have 7 here. 8. 9, 10. So we would want to try and get another bed in somewhere just to keep everybody happy, honestly. So where could we get another cot where it's not going to be a big problem? I don't think we can get one in here anywhere, no. This is kind of awkward. I don't think we can get one in there. We know we can't get one in there because then it'll end up blocking their pathing. I believe it blocks their pathing, right? You can get it there. But then it blocks the pathing, so can't get one there. Can't really get them in here anywhere. What is that? There's just wolves standing there. I mean, I could get them here. They have access to those chests. Maybe, yeah, they do have access. It's awkward, but that's not a big deal. So maybe we're going to get, we'll get 2 more beds here. Everyone has access to everything, and that really will help for sleeping conditions. So let's do that. It might not get done in time for the new students that arrive, but it's not a big deal. It really isn't. This gutberry curse should be, still a little bit. Jade during high stink, even worse. So that last thing, this is, I think this is so dumb. This will last during the high. So that was such a major screw up. What happened there? That this occurred. This is such a major screw up, honestly. That consumable system would have caused, just me changing that would have caused that to happen. Luckily, when they start eating the food in the morning, it'll counteract that. Because they'll get a plus 25 from eating the good food. And the other one will fall off. So we just kind of wait till the next day. And hopefully our dudes can get at that. We need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to need 10 a day. This is saying no ingredients. So let's figure out what are we short on. We're starting to be short on meat. So that's probably because we're not regularly, we're going to have to put this up to 10. We're not regularly clearing the dire rats out, right? So he's waiting for that. So that'll be another critical thing we have to start doing, is remembering. And I wish there was a way to set like kill all dire rats constantly type command, you know, instead I have to micro this every day, but I will. Yeah, I wish you could do things like that, like set a hunting parameter, or and a lot of people have complained about that. Gremlins, oozes, dire rats, crowas. We would like to have a rule that we can make to somehow cause them to want to, whenever those things exist, we can say automatic kill priority to them. Some kind of way to add a rule, a general rule to the colony. Like if I want all those things I just named, if they spawn, I want to be able to say that they are automatically marked for hunt and the priority is 5. Right, I want something like that built into the game, so I don't have to micro killing the creatures the way that they have it currently right now. And I think they might add something like that. That's not that easy to implement. I'm sure there'd have to be some background coding that would get done. We have people starving because we are out of... No, we're not. Why are people not eating the meat and veggies? First of all, where are the meat and veggies? I haven't marked this for storing. I thought I did. It is 3 meat, 8 bitter rice. Where are the meat and veggies being stored? Obviously, they're just throwing them wherever. It won't be in here because this is set. So these chests probably are set up poorly. I would assume, yeah. So we've got seeds in here, which we don't want. And then meals. We don't want meat and veggies to be stored in here. I don't want any of this stuff. The only thing we want really is gutberry. I'm going to turn this all... Can I set this to all off? No, I can't. So we don't want these things in here. The other ones don't even matter. We're not slop. I don't care about sweet meat. Okay, we don't want that in there. And then meal ingredients. We do not want bitter rice or crabbage. No, bitter rice I don't care about. In fact, we need to stop farming it probably. I could start making, actually, you know what I can do? Instead of making the meat gutberry, I can start doing bitter rice. So I'll take that out as well. Take jumping nuts out, meat out, rock candy out. All this is set up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to tell it in the other one. On this one, we're going to add meal order of bitter gruel. And we'll tell it to keep maybe 6 of those at all times on hand. Probably 4 on this one, I would guess, for him. And then we can go into our groups and we'll make sure that bad eaters, inconsumables, bad eaters, we're going to actually have them eat bitter gruel, and we're going to turn off. Yeah, we got gutberry. We're going to turn off gutberry and not let anyone eat it anymore, because that's going to cause so many problems if they do. And even gutberry soup should be turned off, since we're not going to make it, and we're going to make sure that nobody eats that though. So we have that off as well. And then maybe that will help things. But I don't understand, why are these guys not eating meat and veggies? I have consumables, the group, meals, meat and veggies. So they are allowed to eat them there. Then we have in our groups, faction is human, faction is vivified, faction is wolfkin. So they're all part of that group. Why is there no members here? Oh, this is dumb the way they do this. You can't have an or statement in them. This must be all of them. They need to work on this. They need to work on this. This is ridiculous that there is no way. Add rule. Nope. And is. Nope. Okay, so we cannot do it like this. That is dumb the way that is. So that's what's causing me all my headaches, is because they'd have to be all members of all 3 factions, which is impossible. So why is it coded that way? So we have a wolf group already set. That's fine. So now we need to change this group to be just so dumb. Human, add rule, faction is human. This one will be vivified, add rule, faction is vivified. So dumb the way they have this coded. It's early access, I get it, but are you kidding me? Whoever was the developer is like, didn't think like, yeah, if they choose this, that's something that can't be true. Or how about have an or, and or statements in here? Such basic logic coding. Anyways, whatever. Let's not complain too much. We don't need our not, well, no, we do for beds and things, other things. We'll just leave that in for now. So human, vivified, wolf, got another group, shattered. Faction is shattered. So, and then Raven called. Raven called. We have 5 of them now, right? Yes, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and wolf is 5. Add rule. Faction is Raven called. Okay. So now we can see this is working, and we know our wolf group has all our wolves in it. Okay. So now we go into consumables. And we are going to, so human's already in here, vivified's already in here. So we need to add a restriction for wolf, add a restriction for, where is it? Where is the, oh, there, Raven cult, add restriction for shattered. Okay, all 5 races are in. Meals for human, let's just go and check. It should be set properly. We can go then and say for human, we can copy. And then, and this should make a clicking sound, but it doesn't. That's dumb. It should feel more like a button. Copy. And then this is paste to vivified. See, there's no click, so you don't really know. And paste the wolf. Okay. And then, but vivified rules needs to be meat and veggies. I just want to check because I do not need this to keep screwing up on me. It almost, just because of how clunky the system is, it almost just ruined my school. It already has caused great damage to it because of how dumb it is. Made me eat gut berries during high stink. The developers have where you can melt multiple is statement factions. My God. Raven cult. We want to turn off a lot of this. Why am I? Can I get down lower? No, I can't. That's the other thing. The lower down the screen you go, the harder this gets to like, why is this pushing off? Like, I can't move this screen. This is so ridiculous that it gets this tight. What happens if I have like 17 more condition things going on? If I wanted every guy in its own special diet, I would have to sit here and get a tighter and tighter window going on. No gutberry soup, honey gruel, honey stir fry. These are the ones I need turned off. Okay, so we honeyed. Then I see, it's so hard to see. Okay, that's on. That's all we want. And which one was that I did? Was that Raven cult? Yeah. Okay, so copy, paste. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for double checking. It's just I'm so concerned now. Yeah. And then these ones, even though I think it doesn't matter, they're turned off. I wish I could actually delete these. Oh, I can. Perfect. That helps. Okay, so now we got a consumables by faction set up. And hopefully I'm going to unpause and people who are near starving are actually going to go and get some food. Looks like maybe we are. Yeah, good. Here's the other one. Now, it looks like that's maybe our cook is going to come and actually start working. He just went and grabbed a, yeah, he ate meat and veggies because he's special. So we'll see now if we go look at Victor, for example. See, now we're okay. Right? He ate meat and veggies. Oh, good. That other buff dropped off. Interesting. High stink is still up. Okay, I guess it didn't last forever. That's good. So I think we're perfectly back to balance now. We are. Look at that. This should be static, right? They should always just be at this level. There should be nothing else that ever affects there. So, yeah. They'll always have craving recreation, feeling slightly unsafe in the inside dining room. We're always going to have that. We're going to get plus 25 from this. We're always going to have very, very high because of the base. So even if a corrupted man lantern comes, we'll have no issues. So I think we have solved the conviction situation. And honestly, from now on, I'm doing that. That is so easy to get set up to be able to cook that type of meal. And soon I'm going to have the other one going because look at this. So the next thing we're going to think about garden-wise is going to be, we're doing the bitter rice for the one thing, we're doing cabbage for the other. We have to keep on getting meat in. Research-wise, I thought we had paused it, so we're going to get that back going. Yeah, we're in good shape. We need to get another student in too, another level 2 student. Let's get that going. Fanny is an heir, So Fanny, just to have a quick look. Nope, don't care. Don't care. Nope, that's not that special. That's not that special. No, so there's not enough there to work with. Really need a gifted student to get it going. Okay, so the thing is, if we can tank with conviction, if we can tank the corrupted manliner, now we're not going to care if one spawns, therefore it's no longer a threat. So we'll get that in. We got a high stink. Do we need to do a fog push today? That's something God, that's something to check. No, we don't. We could do it with the other one, but there's no reason to. So if we can tank the corrupted mana lantern from now on, then we might as well just clear out rooms. The only thing is can we beat out easily the higher level? Nah, we can't. I don't think we're going to do it because the higher level Spectral Rift, which will come and occupy here, can be problematic. Yeah, it can be a little problematic. Okay, why is this saying unreachable? Because it's backwards. They must get in the bed from a specific side. Why do they build it backwards? It must be like that, eh? That it says you get in from the specific side, maybe? That seems really odd that it would be considered blocked, unreachable like that. Well, let's see. We'll turn it around and see if it will change the parameters. Did they get in from the left side of the bed? Or is it they get in from the foot of the bed? Oh, they get in from the foot of the bed, don't they? That's what it is. Cancel. And then shrinks. Isn't that interesting? They get in from the foot of the bed. Not the side. So I have to actually put it there. Why is it going backwards every time? Hot. That's going to be because it was built backwards or shrunk backwards there. Okay, task priority 5. And it must get in from the foot of the bed, which is really odd that they don't get in from the side. Because that's how these work. They just walk in and get in the foot. Why is this saying unreachable then? Is it because the stairs is... No, that's not... No, it is the stairs. It has to be because of that staircase then that's causing the issue. Okay, well, what if we... So it isn't the foot of the bed. Who knows then how it works? What if we move it forward one? Let's see if that will allow us to do it. Because we're having no problem getting up and down the stairs, but there we go. Oh, no, it's still saying you can't get in this one. Okay, so I guess that spot is no good. So we'll just shrink that down and we'll not worry about it. And we'll just know that that's we don't have another bed for anyone for now. I guess we could rearrange this room a little if we were to dig these crystals out. We could try that. We get some of the stuff cleared out of here. Anything else in here we can get rid of? That's not, we're not getting rid of that one, that's for sure. Okay. Maybe we can get a few more beds down there. We got some guys to graduate, though. We might as well get rid of them. Graduate, both these guys. Again, need those scrolls. I want to build another one of these graves, so when I'm ready to do this, I can, it's not urgent, but just so it's, we have all 4 of them ready to go. I think I can get one. Where are they being built at? Here? Yeah. I think we can get one there, and that's fine. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, just so when we're ready, we can go and tap those in. We're not ready to do that. Our Earth Mages, our upgraded Earth Mages is the next real priority. And then beyond that, the next thing would be a Water Mage. I don't know why you're near starving. Are we out of meals? Why does it not say the other category? Why would that drop off the list just because it doesn't exist? Okay, whatever. So obviously we don't have what we need. He does have work order though, so we just need him to get caught up on this stuff. It does take him some time, so not sure. Somebody must have grabbed that meal. Well, we can't have near starving, but we can't be eating the other stuff, so not very good that he's not able to keep up with the meals. But we did ask him to do an awful lot real fast, so that could be it. I don't think it's ingredients. Non-mage corpses. We have some. Okay. Not ingredients. He just, he fell behind. That's all. Yeah, well, we're going to have to ride it out for a bit. There's just one more that needs to eat, and then we're fine. Looks like he's going to get that last one done before the end of the day. There we go. I think that's the dude there, isn't it, Stefan? Yeah, okay. All right, so we tanked through that, but that is a little concerning. But the one thing we have to do is we got to consider the dire rats constantly to be hunted. Unfortunately, because of the way the game is, we will have to do that every day. We got to remember, nightfall, kill rats. And actually, I want the ghost to prioritize doing that. I don't want, he'll cook before anything else. That's fine. But I want the ghost to hunt. Yeah, it's set as his priority. That's fine. Should we get an assistant cook? Like we have a cook, a teacher, and 4 researchers, but we only have 3 researching stations. So maybe Ted will be the assistant cook after you're done charging, and that will help a little bit to get things caught up, because you do have a little bit of skill, so you can use the other one. Hopefully it'll work that way. I better put this at priority 5 then, because I'm sure that the way the priority system works, that a 4 means he'll go do the other stuff he's prioritized for. Maybe I don't want to do that though. Maybe I set this to a 4. I go into his priorities, to Ted's priorities, and I actually tell him to have these things at, oh, these guys all need to repair back to 0. So it's like cooking is the most priority, and then research is like that. And we'll even say to him hunting like that, and hopefully that will work. And we're actually going to do this as well. Ted, you should help clean as well. We're going to kind of do that. Hopefully that's going to force them to prioritize this properly. If they get caught up, it'll be fine. All right, we'll see how today goes. How are we doing on our students? Quite slow. Yeah, in order to, first of all, we have to have these all graduated, but in order to summon here, we need a bunch of adept scrolls. So there's just no point in, we'll let these ones all run out now though. Although I think in the timing of things, because we got some level 3s and we're going to really want to get them all gone, I bet we can take a couple more level 1 students, just get some more adept scrolls. We won't do air 2, we'll just go back to Earth. So I think we can take a couple of more level 1s. They graduate so fast, right? And we're going to need the adept scrolls for when we're searching for air mages, gifted air mages. We're going to need a lot of those scrolls. You know, what's up with you? What are you upset about? Nearly starving. Yeah, there's no food. So, hey, life's hard, kiddo. And what are we short on, if anything? Doesn't seem to be short. It's just a matter of he just has to get around to making the food. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get caught up today. I'll take one more. Maybe I'm using... Oh, maybe I'm telling it that... Yeah, I bet that's what it is. I'm telling the cook to come and summon students, aren't I? So that's not what we want. We don't want Ted or Victor doing that. Hilda, you're a researcher, right? Kira is a researcher. Who's our teacher? It would be the 2525. This is our teacher. Okay, so you guys can do that. That's a much better idea. That's what was going on. Every time I summon a student, he's running up to go take care of that. He needs to just do cooking. The only way he'd do anything else is that there's no cooking to do. Yeah, you just keep on working down there perfectly. We told these chests basically, no, we did one of them. We didn't copy it, did we? We got this one kind of set up where we were like, we don't want any of these things that are important to be in here. Yeah, so what we want to do here is copy the settings and then, because thanks for taking my whole screen. V, there. That way, all that stuff will get moved where it's supposed to be, which is down in the kitchen, and that'll just speed things up, make it more efficient. We get everything in here. And I just want this cook to basically just sit here and cook all day. Don't do anything else. This thing is saying no ingredients. No, it's saying it's full. Okay, well, if it's full, let's get it up to 8. And this one is just, they might get caught up. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if we can get caught up. Okay, so he's... Man, it takes a lot of mana to make that food. Good thing I put that lantern there. It's almost an argument for having another one in here. Okay, so he managed to go find some food. That guy who was just getting lit up there. We do have a wolf. Earth, no, that doesn't matter. No, don't care about that. Okay, well, this is the class. We just need this entire class to graduate out. And then we'll be able to do stuff. Because we'll have the kind of scrolls that we need to do what we want. And we can just check and see. I think that this is going pretty good. We do have a dedicated charger. I built a chest down here because I want to, and we want to clear all. We just want scrolls in this thing. 5. And then we want to go up here and make another adjustment to these stupid chests. Scrolls turn off. Copy. B. I think that's all we have for chests. And how are our chests doing? Not bad. Okay. I think I can get... I don't know if I can get another chest in here. Might cause problems. Could put it here, maybe. Just want to get a small chest in here. Tiny chest. I can go right there. Yeah. That will be for the oraculum ingredients, phoenix flowers, and ice petals to start stocking up. And we are also not harvesting enough of that stuff, so we are going to want that. So I need to find plants, phoenix kiss. Let's get some priority going to that. And the other one, ice flowers. I guess it's some priority. Oh, we better do a push, eh? Kind of forgot about that. Yeah, they all got very concerned about that. Nearly starving, of course. How far off are we? Oh, we're already in the break risk. Okay, we are going to have to go into consumables and allow meals, bitter gruel, in order to try and make sure that we can keep up with things. Okay. Okay, so we just had a break. It's very unfortunate that the whole meal thing got screwed up so badly with how it was all set up. I'm going to blame half of it on myself, the other half on the stupid consumable system. We better, honestly, because this will be... Actually, no, we don't need to do the battle. We just need to let it... let's not. Let's go do it. I'm so worried about how it's going to work out. Do we have a tank that we would consider bringing? Not really. I don't think we would bring anyone else in. I mean, we could bring him in. But... well, maybe we will. I better go rescue him, honestly. Jeez. Now, feeling a little bit of pressure, but none of it is based on the game itself. It's based on just the stupidity of the meal system getting screwed up on me. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I just feel like if that whole group thing had just worked properly, I wouldn't have had this issue. Okay. Fun stuff. Well, because we are going to probably knock this guy out in the first round. This is another idea I've toyed around with a lot, except that you need protection. But if it's shattered, comes with built-in armor, right? 40 built-in armor. You know, you'd put a shattered air mage in the front line and just have one tank, because he'll off-tank the AoE at least a little bit. But I could see that also just in some of the fights just running into real problems. So, anyway, whatever. I mean, he can always shield himself as well while you maintain the AoE. So I think that a shattered air mage might make a pretty good off-tank, to tell you the truth. Yeah, so he's at death's door anyways. So hopefully he'll get rescued. Looks like the ghost is going straight to him. Yeah. Good. Then we're just going to let the ghost res him. That way everyone can sleep. So we're out of meals again. We have no small carcasses. Maybe very hard to keep pace with this. We might have to just let only our wolves eat it. I feel like that's going to be the plan. I feel like giving it to the other guys is actually causing us to fall behind way too much. Dire rats. Hunt them. And then let's go and change the consumables around. So humans are only on the bitter gruel program. And bitter stir fry. Honey gruel, honey stir fry. We can just copy this, paste it here. Yeah, these guys are like that. These guys are like that. So we're just going to make sure that the meat and veggies is turned off. Yeah. Wolf. They can have both. But I want to switch them over so they'll only eat the other one. We're going to have to let that go. We're going to have issues if we don't get the food sorted out. We do have 2 cooks. So, I mean, although the other guy might be, I mean, they do. They're both prioritized to cooking. Is this thing being at a 4? Is it causing problems where he's going to go do other stuff? These priority systems are so wonky. Right? Is this causing an issue? Does it set the same type test? Like this should be a point system. Like a 4 plus a double arrow should work, I would think. Maybe I just need to not worry about him hunting, cleaning, researching at all. I do want him to charge though, so I just kind of do it like that. Maybe that'll make him lean into it a bit more. I'd like to say access divided, because the one guy, he can't do anything here because he doesn't have the skill. It's almost like, let's just see how this goes, or we get too fancy with it. Okay, we need to use a normal day without any stupidity going on. So I'm really hoping that we see this kitchen start working. Okay, so are you out of ingredients again? No. Oh, it's these guys. They're saying we can't find food. They're both going now. Okay, that's all we need to see. We just need to see them both working. Then I think they can get to where they need to be. Want to watch this? 1 charge left. Okay. But this cook's supposed to go charge it. Yeah, I think he will. The ghost is helping, okay. Even students will come help. Or they'll come take food, one of the two. Yeah, as fast as this guy cooks them, they're getting snapped up. Yeah, you definitely need a dedicated cook when you're cooking these advanced meals. They take a long time. I wonder how long it takes them to make one. Maybe an hour of the day? I'm try and measure it when he goes to the next one. Okay, so here he goes. He's grabbing ingredients. He's grabbing something. What would he run off so far for? Is that meal part? Meal ingredient? Grabbage? Not getting down here? Maybe not. Alright. Let me see how long it looks like it takes. Yeah, it's over an hour. My God, it's almost 2 hours. Yeah, it takes them like 2 hours to make that. So in a normal day, 18. He can make about 9 a day if that's all he does, I would say, which is enough. But it's like all he can do. We need to have students like. Actually, I need to. What do you need for a quilt? Let's get some sweepers. That's going to solve that. That is ridiculous how messy that's getting. It's going to make oozes happen. So crafting. We need a spindle. I don't think that the basic ones are very hard to make. You don't need like extra skill. Where would we stick this? Could we stick this in here? No. Not in here. We don't want it in here. That'll be problematic. We might have to send it all the way down to here. Oh, it won't let you build things. Oh, no, it will. It will. That would block the room, though. Won't let you do it there. You can do it like this. Okay, we can put it there. Yeah. Now, one way we can ease the food up is by graduating off 3 students. So, no with honors. We just graduate. We definitely want these guys to all graduate. We need those scrolls so badly. Who is the graduating presider? Is it Kira? I think Kira can do it. Okay, so that's 14 Savant scrolls. Perfect. Yeah, some haulers and some sweepers would be nice because even this, they're just not cleaning things up. Because this is not a room. Oh, it is a room. I'm surprised we're not getting oozes down here and gremlins and stuff. We did have oozes in here before. Yeah, speaking of which, we do have one. Here we go. Default priority 3. So stupid. Okay, so we really need to get this thing online. It is being built. It was being built. For now, though, I don't know. Gale is gone. Anybody else close? Look at this guy going for level 6 Air 1 student. Wow. I bet you have 3 nature. Your stats are terrible, though. And they're so risky. You give 5 more power. It's just so risky. We're just going to graduate and enjoy all the scrolls we're going to get. And Gale is ready to get out of here. I think we'll wait. One thing we're going to do is here as priority is we're going to go for clean. Tell these guys to start cleaning more. They're so lazy. Seriously. It's such a mess in here. Get in there and clean that kitchen. Where do you think your dinner comes from? All right, that's cleaned up. Looking good, guys. Thanks. Thanks for doing your job. Dire rats. Forgot all about that. Let's get some hunting going on. This thing. Add. Carrier. Yes. Recycled. Yes. Did this wrong. Sweeper. More important. Quilted sweeper. Quilted recycled sweeper. Haulers. Hauler. What else do we have access to? Miners. Don't care about miners. Don't care about miners. I want 2 sweepers at all times. And same thing with the carriers. Having 2 at all times, I think is going to be good. Priority 5. Yeah. And it's just taking Sinew and Viscera, which I'm not worried about. But that's going to help a lot. Yeah, Beatrix is going to just be going nuts trying to get that 5 out of 6. Just insane. How are we doing on the meals? Oh, here's a Spectral Rift. So nice of you to pop in the middle of the night. What is it doing up here? Okay. So Spectral Rift just decided it's going to appear in the garden. We will not need you. We want Kira. Sorry, guys, to disturb your sleep. But the Spectre Rift decided it was going to appear in our garden of all places during a high stink, so it can just get completely smashed to pieces. I think high stink was on. No, it's not anymore. Clearly it stopped. Okay, so just double up. Just double up. Play it safe. I have no doubt you can tank your way through this, guys, but just making sure. Okay, you can start smashing now. You can armor up. You should be fine. Oh, no taunts. It's fine. He'll hit this one. Problem solved. Yeah, go back to sleep. So we gained 2 meals. The bitter gruel is ready, and nobody's really eating it anymore. And the other guys can eat it if they want. So for now, and we have to assume they'll go for the meals that they like, that are better quality. Are we starting to see some guys get some? What is Font Steward? Oh, so you get +5 conviction for doing a repel, do you? Interesting. Yeah, I see bitter gruel. Yeah, it's better than starving. But we'll get off. We'll try and get ahead of that and get off of that. I don't see any of them getting the buff. Oh, here, this guy's post-break recovery. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Yeah, all the meal buff is worn off. That's the other thing. It doesn't last forever, right? Like, it doesn't last for 24 hours. It lasts for like half that time. So while the food is good, it's probably enough to stave up things off, though. It's enough to back things off if you get it for long enough during the day. And obviously, if we had the meals go get caught up properly, it would be okay. So they're all going to eat the gruel now, and it isn't really a problem. I love how they can cook in this thing when it's still damaged. I guess it has to be 0 before it's broken, so it's not it's damaged, it's not broken. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna now have a full day, and hopefully he's gonna just crank on this thing. What are we running out of? What did we run out of? Meat. Is this thing making meat? Yes, it is. That's the other problem. Just keeping that whole, that whole production line going is, it takes some effort. I think we'll get Gale graduated because he's eating our food. We don't need wolves to start eating our food. Yeah, we just overwhelmed the system with having so many students. But we built up a whole nice whack of scrolls. We got 20 adept, and we're going to get a couple more here. That's enough for 2. And Beatrice will give us more savants, so hopefully it's going to give us a lot for level 6 mage. So, I guess we can also think about research, because this is done now. It's just I don't want to start cooking this stuff because it's going to, like, it's going to take, like, this one takes 144 worth of boom boom. This one takes the same, so she's already hard pressed to make enough for the staff. We're gonna have to add another rule. Go into groups. We're gonna have wolf. The faction is wolfkin, and then we're gonna add a rule to this that is it membership is, so if they're a wolf and their membership is student, so we're gonna call this student wolf. And make another group called staff wolf and faction staff wolf. If membership is group of staff and faction is wolf. Consumables and student wolf is going to be not this anymore. They're just going to be all the common possibilities. And then we're add one more restriction, and we're going to put in for staff wolf. Where is it? Staff wolf. Clear all. Allowed meals are going to be meat and veggies. I'm going to see if that'll fly. See if that will fly. I'm going to try that. In Atlanta, get out of here. High Stink is gone. Graduating in Atlanta. 7 more scrolls. We'll be waiting a while on Beatrix. Unfortunately, I could probably do another set of level 1 students in the time it's going to take for us to get Beatrix to graduate. Anyhow, I don't need Beatrix to graduate. I can start picking up air students. We'll get rid of Atlanta and then we'll start doing that. And we're going to go on the hunt for gifted air students. Pray. Just pray we get a wolf. If we don't get a wolf, we get a lot of scrolls. A lot of savant scrolls. And the meat and veggies is starting to get built up a bit. Obviously, a higher level fire mage would be much better as well. I'm sure that the level they're at matters on the speed they can do this. Okay, so we can start looking into, there we go. Ted, begin. So summoning a gifted student, what we need a air wand too, is only 15 adept scrolls. It'll be the hiring part where the savants are in play. Okay, so we can get 2, which is what we want. We have room for that. But beyond 2, we need Beaches to graduate, or the other ones to graduate, because we need 2 lightning mages if we want to get like the 4th one. Day 31, the game has thrown less at me than any run I've ever had. And amazingly enough, I don't know, it just feels so much easier. Gifted Mage has arrived. Unfortunately, it's a vivified. Looks like it has 5 power. And what do we get here? We've got, that's not bad. That does nothing. So he's no good, as we expected. Let's get the next one in. Oh, we got the air one first. Okay. Okay, now our meals are finally starting to catch up. As long as we don't care about the students. Like, I mean, there might go, it's case in point for Beatrice to maybe start eating good meals because she's going to go berserk soon. It's going to take so long to get to level 6. Do we want to do any research? I know we were talking about it. Got pretty much everything unlocked that I'm going to need. These things require skill 4, and that's not going to happen for a while. So there's no point in doing that unless there's nothing to do. I'll say there's nothing. Oh, planting. We may want to get into planting at some point. So we probably should just knock these off. Also, it'd be good to get higher level. Eventually we'll get higher level, like we'll get a wand 4. Because water dude is the next one that we need. Yeah, so let's get that one done because we are going to need a water mage very soon. I see we've got the quilts going. It's fantastic. Yeah, there's two sweepers just waiting for him to make a mess. Let me just check on I don't know why Crabbage. Why is Crabbage not that it goes bad or anything? It is set to go here. So I guess it's just they just not getting around to it. They got a lot going on in their lives. Yeah, we'll do a fog push. We have an Air 1-2 student. I guess it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I don't want you just... Yeah, we'll get you going. 60-60. We don't have anyone else who can do higher. So anyways, that'll be a decent one. And that'll be the end of it. We'll end the video right here. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next morning. I'll let them sleep between episodes. Goodbye.